Bam. What the flip is up, tubers?
Just gonna steal someone else's catchphrase.
Okay, I'm sorry. What the flip is up, casters? Bam.
Casters. What is
Podcasters.
casters?
I don't know.
Okay, that works, I guess.
You gotta be closer. Scoot on up to the mic.
That better?
A little later.
A little later.
A little later.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
What's up, guys?
Hey, long time no talk. Feels like
Well, it is. We skipped a week.
no. We had the last week. It was just hella short, remember?
No, we didn't do last week. The week we're in right now, technically the one we're recording right now is for this Wednesday. We didn't do one last Wednesday.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, so,
Sorry.
you know,
It's been hectic.
it's not even that. It's just to an extent, it's also a pain in the ass to set these up. Once I get a desk and get everything situated here a little bit better, I think it'll be at least easier because it won't be so, I don't know. This is just a funky setup.
I think
Because we have to set up these lights all weird and the GoPros and strange
I
angles.
think these are off. Just so you know.
Oh, you can't hear yourself?
No. I mean, like I can hear, but
We gotta bend around things.
there. That's better.
Wow.
But yeah, this is kind of a shitty setup. It works,
Kind
but
of every setup
it's
that I've ever had.
but it works.
Kind of a do-it-yourself. I mean, this is
DIY.
DIY. The sound booth is DIY, but I mean,
As long as it works, it's whatever. It works. It's good.
yeah. So good news. Katie doesn't have COVID.
Oh yeah, my test results just came back today, which is fine. But like, I was kind of hoping for it just because I was like, I don't know. I've been sick for so long.
You were
I'm
hoping
just
you had
like,
COVID? Me too.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe just get it out of the way.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
But
I mean, because if you had it, I'd be like, well, I had to have had it at this point, and that means that I'm either
we're immune.
what's it called?
Immune.
Asymptomatic.
Oh,
Smart.
yeah.
Or
But-
I just didn't really have any symptoms.
But no, I just have a badass sinus
You
infection.
can't. You gotta quit saying things like that. That's just not.
It's badass.
I just don't like that. It bothers me.
Well, I don't
Because
care.
you're like, oh wow, I got into a badass car accident, and it's
It works.
like a fucked up, or like a real bad, or a fuck bad.
Fuck bad.
Yeah, I got into a fuck bad car accident the other day.
That's just dumb.
It's British. You don't fucking know. You're not cultured like me. Anyways, yeah. So
But yeah, no
we
COVID. Canceled it. Well,
your birthday
we canceled
twice,
my birthday.
and then technically 3 times, because then we were gonna do something with your parents.
That was canceled. Tahoe
And,
trip
I mean, you're
was
still
canceled.
sick, so probably better we didn't do anything.
True.
Yeah.
By the time I'm through with this round of antibiotics, it will be. I can't count. Thursday? Friday.
It will be.
Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Oh, by the time.
Wednesday.
Oh, okay. You're saying
So that'll be
the
good.
day that you'll be done.
The day I'll be done is the day before Christmas Eve. So hopefully it fucking knocks it out. But even if it doesn't, I don't have COVID. So it's like, hey, here's a sinus infection, guys.
I mean, this is the exact reason why people are so adamant about masks nowadays. People
Because
like
people
you.
are just going out sick.
Yeah, people like you.
It's Christmas.
I mean.
And it's my family,
Well,
and
hold
I've
on,
been
hold on.
around them while I've been sick this whole time anyway.
Well, yeah,
so.
but just because you messed up before doesn't mean you should again. However, it's also okay for your family to be like, yeah, we don't give a shit.
Well, I don't think they do. Like, as long as I don't have COVID, I think they're more so just like, we want to spend Christmas with you.
True. I wonder if anyone's ever died of a sinus infection. I'm sure they have. It's an infection, so
because
I'm
it
sure
can lead to other
can-
shit.
Yeah,
Maybe this is
pneumonia.
Maybe I'm gonna die from this.
One can only hope. I mean, fear.
Anyways, no,
Just
I'd know
kidding.
if I have
Don't die.
pneumonia.
Well, you wouldn't know.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no. You wouldn't know.
I've had it before,
I know.
but although
The
because I've
symptoms
had it
range.
before, it is way
Sounds like
easier,
we're
I
about to start a
guess.
commercial. Symptoms may range from bloody stool to erectile dysfunction.
It may even cause death.
It may even cause death.
That's
If
wild.
you
All those
are
commercials.
suffering from pneumonia, ask your doctor about Pneumonia Be Gone by Johnson & Johnson. Isn't it John? Oh, it's Johnson Johnson. Or is it Johnson and Johnson?
It's Johnson and Johnson.
Oh, there is an and?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just want to be clear for our, branding purposes. If Johnson & Johnson wants a really dope podcast to sponsor their product, this is Johnson & Johnson's baby oil. When I lather up...
Baby oil.
I
That was the
only do
death
it-
of me.
That was... Oh, yeah, because you had that...
Super
Yeah,
allergic
it
to
like
that.
discolored your skin for a while.
Had that
This is
whole...
in no way responsible by Johnson & Johnson.
No,
Trademark.
it's 100% their fault.
I mean,
No.
I'm going to go with it's just your skin's reaction.
I know. I had
Yeah.
that rash, and I had it for like probably about 6 months until it really
because
went away.
It wasn't the rash, right? It was you had the rash, but then the discoloration lasted forever.
Well, yeah, because it was what's technically called as dermatitis.
Yeah.
So I had it all over my arms and my legs, kind of on my body, but not really.
So wait, is it that once it goes away, the discoloration comes back, or it goes away and then you have to tan those discolored parts until they're even again? Or does the color
No.
just come back?
The color just comes back because it's me. I don't tan. I don't go outside. But eventually it went away. Although whenever I would take a shower and my skin would get hot, you can see where all those marks are.
Oh, you're like one of those cups that like you put hot cocoa in.
And they turn different colors.
Yeah, the way you know it's clean is it's green.
Yeah, the way you know I'm infected is put me in a hot shower and I'll turn red. Then it's just like red blotches everywhere.
I'm dating a chameleon bitch. This is hot. Who's she gonna be tomorrow? Oh, still the polka dot hoe.
That was the worst though, because when that happened,
you a bitch and a hoe, you didn't say anything.
Well, I'm used to it by this point. When that happened, I was still going out all the time with Sarah.
Yeah, you looked exotic. You were just like a spotted, like, you know how like people like a panther, but a leopard is even cooler. A spotted leopard.
You know what was terrible about that?
Spotted panther.
I was going out and I was like, it's fine. No one will notice. Every place is pretty dark.
But the black lights.
Yes.
The black lights.
Every place with the black light, that shit would light up and I'd look like all those spots would reflect. It looked crazy. And I was really self-conscious. I was a little sad. I slipped into a bit of a depression because of that.
Someone was like, crikey, it's a speckled potato.
Yeah, that sucked. I've had a lot of shit happen to me.
We all have, am I right? Ugh. Life.
I mean, medically, well, I guess you've had a few things.
Experience.
It kind of is.
You're born, and then you're miserable till you die. So you gotta live. That's where the drums come in and the guitar. You gotta, and then
we should do a musical thing like Big Mouth. That's a really good show.
You and I should do a 2-person musical. If we do that, we're officially too weird.
Well, like I said,
if we do a 2-person...
If I had a lot of expendable money, I would just create a show.
Well, hold on. Either we'd be too weird or we'd have the biggest show on Netflix. You never know. Big Mouth. We just started watching Big Mouth. I'm sure you guys know what it is. If you don't...
I get why everyone likes it.
Go watch. It's hilarious. It might be my favorite animated show. I'm trying to feel like, am I missing something? Like animated shows? I mean, The Simpsons is great, obviously.
Simpsons
Family
is great.
Guy.
Bob's Burgers is great.
Bob's Burgers, fantastic. I'm rewatching it right now.
Because this is a Netflix animated show, you can have the cursing, you can have the major vulgar things.
True.
Bob's Burgers and Simpsons,
everything.
There's like a lot of innuendos, but you can't do anything like out there.
Oh, I never thought about that. Yeah. You know, I love the fact that you can do anything in cartoon form too. Like the show even said, they were like, this would be weird if it was live action because like
True, because they're
there's
all
like
kids
they're like 10-year-olds tits and
and
dicks
jacking
out and
off.
like they're like jacking out and you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
But
But
because it's
because it's a
anime, you
cartoon, you're
don't even
like,
think about it. It's
yeah.
like, what?
You're like,
You're like,
oh,
that's
ha ha
fucking
ha, that
hilarious.
child's jacking off, ha ha ha. But like, when you actually think about that, it's like, what the fuck am I watching?
But
I
great
feel
show.
like
Great.
this will get flagged by like the FBI just because I said that child's jacking off. Yeah, I don't think there's.
We're going to get pulled from YouTube.
I don't think YouTube even knows we exist. I don't think we're big enough for that yet. Plus,
Okay.
if
Then
we
we
get
should put
reported,
something
we can.
horrible on here.
If we get reported, we'll pretty much know who did it. It's like either my mom or your mom. You know what I mean?
My mom doesn't watch
It was
this.
just a joke. I was just trying to. Come on, Katie.
Probably my dad.
No, your dad doesn't watch this.
Or
either.
Maria.
It's probably Maria. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I mumbling a lot right now?
I think you're just a mumble talker.
I mean, you always complain that I talk too loud.
You do.
So
But
am
just
I a
because
mumble
you
talker, or
just
do I
because
talk
you
too loud?
talk loud doesn't mean I can understand you. Just means I hear a loud shrieking
That's
coming
not
from
true.
you.
My voice is amazingly clear when I'm regular talking. I'm trying to be very quiet and keep my voice very reserved for this because,
That's true.
you know,
I will say that you do
have a very sharp.
enunciate. I don't enunciate. I kind of just stumble through
Well, that's why we
sentences.
commonly make fun of, we say words wrong on purpose as like an inside joke because you just always say words wrong because you don't part your lips enough to get certain sounds out. So you'll go to say like hippopotamus and you'll be like hipponominous.
That's not even true.
Did you
That's
see
not
that?
even a good.
Hippolobidus?
That's not a good.
Hipponominus?
Mm-mm.
Potamuses? What's the plural of hippopotamus?
Hippopotamus with an apostrophe.
Or is it hippopotami?
No,
Look at all the
I think
hippopotami.
it's
Exact. I think it's hippopotamus.
It's because
Hippopotamus. No. It's because you do that.
hippopotamuses. I think it's sis.
Hippopotami.
No, I think it's potamuses.
You think it's hippopotamuses?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, when do I get to meet hippopotamus stir? Oh, I don't know what
That's dumb. But yeah, I just don't enunciate words. It takes a lot.
I should do this for the rest of my life whenever I'm like doing a bad pun, like so that when I'm old and I have a stroke and everyone starts laughing and they think it's a joke.
Then you die.
And then like, no. It's a stroke.
It's a stroke.
Yeah. So like after like 30 seconds, they're like, wait, is he not kidding? And I'm just on the ground like,
That's weird.
right? And then everyone's like, oh my God. And then they take me to the hospital, obviously, because I just had a stroke. And like a minute and a half long before anyone even called the fucking ambulance. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I get there, they do all the shit. I'm saved because you know what I mean? I gotta live. Got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? I got plans. Can't be dead for plans. Can't kill me before I do the things I'm gonna do. You know?
How young are you having a stroke?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Anyways, so I'll have a stroke. I'll be in the hospital. Christian, what? You're crying. People from like elementary school are like, I took him for granted in 4th grade.
That would be something that happens. Fucking people.
The doctor's like, he's the biggest dick I've ever seen. This is a medical marvel.
I'm pretty sure in every single podcast you mention the size of your dick.
Anyways, they're like, we had to get a whole nother gurney just for his balls.
You're so fucking weird.
Anyways, and then I wake up, all right, you're sitting there, you're holding my hand. Hold my hand.
Okay,
Like
let's
this.
hold hands.
We're
holding hands.
You get the idea. We're holding hands.
Mm-hmm.
This is me acting it.
Got it.
Huh?
This is you
This is
waking up?
yeah. This is me.
Uh-huh.
You, oh, Christian, is that you? Everyone else in the background. I think he's awake. Everyone, hurry back to the room. I think he's waking up. Hundreds of people fill the room. Everyone,
Hundreds of people. Who are these hundreds of people?
just passerbys that saw me one day on the street and were like, that.
Passerbys?
I don't know why that's funny. That's a real word. Anyways, they're just passerbys. They're walking by. They're like, oh my God, is that Kaiser Sose? And this is like 10 years ago. I wasn't even Kaiser Sose,
This
so I don't
was
even know
10
what's happening.
years ago.
But they were
Okay.
just like, I feel it inside of me. That man
Now we're in the
is gonna.
past.
No.
Oh, these are
You
people
can't
that
be.
passed you 10 years ago.
Yes. Yeah. They passed me 10 years ago.
I think it's passerbyers.
No, it's not. It's 100% not. Passerby. Passerby.
Passerbyers.
I think it is.
Buyers.
Pa-
Passerbyers.
people walking by on the street. So these were people walking by on the street. Shoulder to shoulder. Everybody. Coughing on each other. COVID. Fuck COVID. This is Kaiser Sose. Katie. You're like, Christian, what? Close. I don't know if the microphone can hear me, but I said closer. Oh, my nose just started itching. Hold on.
You're fucking weird.
All right. So, come here. Closer. I'm not gonna lie. When I did that, I hit myself in the nose. It kind of hurt. Closer. You lean down.
That's me. Okay.
Hello. Did it take you guys to call the ambulance? Longer than it should have, honey. I'm very sorry. Did anyone laugh? I mean, at first, yeah. I mean, obviously, we thought you were playing. Okay. Just
And then
die.
you die. How did this turn into a whole monologue
Dude, I
of
have
you
no idea.
stroking out at
First
26
of all,
years
whoa,
old?
no one said stroking out. That sounds sexual.
That's what it's called.
No, you're thinking of striking out.
No, stroking out is a word for people that
Well, stroking out is
have
two
a
words.
stroke and die.
Stroking out is 2 words.
What?
Stroking out is 2 words. I
No,
think you
I
mean
get
a
it.
phrase or like terminology.
Christian, that is a phrase, stroking
Yeah,
out. That is
it
a
is.
term for people that have a stroke and die.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that.
You are arguing it. You literally just said, that sounds sexual. Blah, blah,
Well, it does
blah.
sound sexual. I'm not saying it's not a thing. I'm just saying it sounds sexual. That's like if I had a cleaning product called Jerk, right? Or if we're making jerk chicken, right? And
Yeah.
I get some of the sauce on my shirt.
Jerk sauce.
Yeah, some jerk. And I'm like, oh, I gotta go get this jerk off. And then you're like, well, that sounds really sexual.
I'm
Like,
pretty
it
sure
does.
people would just say, I have to get this sauce off of me.
I don't give a fuck what other people would say. I'm saying hypothetically.
You would say, I have to get this jerk
I'm not saying
off.
I would. I'm saying if I did, that is both what I said. So an accurate thing, but also sounds sexual, right? So like stroking out can be a thing and also sound sexual. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
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 All right.
Way to make that sexual. We're talking about you dying.
I'm not making it sexual. I'm saying it sounds sexual.
Okay. Well, I apologize.
No, don't ever apologize for being you, girl.
that.
Stay you. Stay true.
Live your truth.
Stay red, white, and blue.
America.
Anyways, I'm done.
How the fuck did we even get on that?
I have no idea.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. I had a lot of cake yesterday, and so like I think the sugar is just I don't really eat. We've been
eating like
Hey, we've
shit.
been
Like
eating,
for
well, it's your birthday, so
I know, but this
2
is
months
like
from now, it's like,
over.
well, it was your birthday, so. Well, to be fair, I got you an ice cream cake. Your mom got you a cake. Your dad got you a little molten lava cake and
that
a Dutch apple crunch cream cheesecake pie thing.
It was
it was the most delicious thing.
It was so good. That ice cream.
That ice cream, oh man.
Yeah, we've been eating good.
Look, I'm not gay, right? But if that ice cream
Was it okay? Go ahead.
I'd be like, yo, if you were a woman, I would totally suck your dick. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I think my goal for like the next 20 minutes is just to see how long I can keep this going. So
Just
that for
how many outlandish things you can
for
say?
32 minutes, the whole
Okay.
podcast is just me going all over the place and your face from your camera just like, what?
Just
What?
you're being weird.
It's the sugar. I'm just being entertaining. Right, people? They're like, no. Whatever. Whatever.
Anyways, but yeah,
Wow.
a lot
You're
of
gonna act
sugar.
like you're not that weird now that we're on camera. Alright, that's cool.
No, I'm completely weird, despite
Shit.
my persona that I put on Instagram.
Your persona. Well, that's because it's hard to be.
Well, yeah, like your persona on your thing is like, oh, I'm cool. When
I mean, I don't think it is.
it is, you even talk differently.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah, it's true.
No, it's not.
It's true.
It's not.
You
Yeah,
talk.
surprise, surprise. I don't talk to people over the internet the way I talk to my girlfriend slash life partner in real life. Yeah, I don't talk to you the same as I talk to other people.
Is it weird that whenever someone says this is my life partner or like says that, I'm like, oh, they're gay.
No, I think because for the most part, that's probably who says that.
Yeah.
I mean, well, probably not anymore. I think most people are a
I
little
just
bit
feel
more
like it's weird to like if you said I'm
well,
your life.
that's the whole joke that exists in like TV where they're like, oh, you know, your aunt, and the aunt is like, this is my friend, and then they become life partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know, like the word wife is so patriarchal. It's like wife means subservient in Latin.
Does it?
It does 100%. You could look it up. Don't look it up.
Okay.
Anyways, wife means subservient in
Mhm.
Latin, and like only a man would want a woman. Like, what is in a name? You know what I mean? Like, words have power.
True.
Like, words aren't just noises we make with our mouths. Like, I mean, they are, and sometimes like our butts. You know what I mean? But that exact face. That's what I'm going for. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, subservient. Like men created the sound wife. Like even listen to it. Like it doesn't even sound pretty. Woo. It sounds like a fat cow. Moo. Sounds like a gay. That sounds like a real moo.
The cow's got sass.
Yeah. Cow's got sass and ass. You know what I'm saying, sister?
Sister.
Anyways,
Yeah.
pussy. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah.
You're I don't know how to steer this conversation.
There's no steering this car, baby. It's a Tesla. It drives itself. Vroom, vroom, bitches. Vroom, vroom. That's the new Tesla commercial. I'm going to call up Elon. Be like, yo, Alpha Beta.
Alpha.
Fucking Charlie Delta. Enigma? Enigma, you know what I'm saying?
Is it Enigma?
Enigma? E?
I think it's
Echo. Fucking
Echo.
Echo. Can't steal this car. You can't steal this car either. It's intangible. What rhymes with intangible? Cannibal. Spectre, like Lecter, I'm Hannibal.
Okay.
Off of those botanicals.
I guess this is just your show now.
You gotta keep up, baby. When the gas pedal goes down, you gotta show up. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
It means if you ain't there, you're not there. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't there, you gonna miss it. So you better show up before it's gone.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
That makes sense.
You know.
Okay.
Um,
Anyways, I
I will say I do feel extremely like I feel like I just took one of those Bang energy drinks, but I haven't had coffee in a while. I feel like childishly juiced. It's a little weird.
did you take anything?
Cocaine. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That was really gross. Cocaine. God. Ugh. If I sounded like that, would you still be with me?
Like that all the time?
Hey, baby. How you doing?
Oh,
Damn.
damn.
Damn. Who am I? You.
No.
Anyways, I guess we've probably lost all the listeners. And we
Probably.
should
I don't.
probably talk about something real. I'm just going off on tangents. I'm just throwing shit out there. Sees what sticks. You know, sees what sticks.
Sees what
Seeing what
sticks.
sticks. You know what I mean?
None of that
Uh,
stuck. Just want to put that out there. None of that stuck.
I think at least one of those things stuck. You're entertained right now. You're not sure what's happening, but you know you're entertained. You know damn well you're entertained. Anyways, what's going on this week? Christmas.
Christmas.
It's Christmas.
On Friday.
Are you still going to your mom's on New Year's Eve?
Yep.
So we're going to spend New Year's Eve apart.
We always do.
That's right.
Tradition.
Yeah.
It's a nice tradition. We should have our apart times apart.
I mean, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I mean, we come back, obviously. We don't spend the whole night.
Never comes back.
Could die
Possibly.
from stroking out.
Could stroke out.
Just stroking out on the side of the road. Just stroke.
Mm-hmm.
Getting out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, you're not keeping up right now.
I'm sorry. You're just doing a lot of weird things. I don't know how to roll with it. Sorry, we're on two different levels.
Hold on. 44-year-old mom. I don't know how to roll with it.
Shut up.
Anyways.
Don't call me old.
I didn't call you old. I said 43-year-old mom. I didn't say old.
You know, this is my last year of being in my 20s. Although I feel like my 30s are going to be fun. I just have a feeling.
I feel like
I
it's
hope,
ironic that you're
but-
only saying that now that you're 29, because up until 2 days ago you were like, I'm gonna be 20, and now that you are 29 and there's no 20s left, it's over. You're like, I'm really looking forward to 30. I respect the acceptance of reality and the positivity that you're putting out into the world.
Yeah, I figured if I just lie to myself enough out loud, I'll just start to believe it.
Yeah, because you got to show up to glow up. You know what I'm saying?
Have to create your reality.
You got to create to masturbate. I don't know. I mean, if we're being real, we've been watching Big Mouth a lot, and the entire show is basically focused around masturbation.
Yeah, the whole thing.
The entire show is about what it's like to be a boy and a girl at puberty and all the hormones. But no, I'm proud of you. I think getting older is great for the most part. I mean, here's the thing, really. I think it's great until you start to hit probably 60s, 70s. Like, even if you stay in shape and take care of yourself, like, there's no getting past a certain point. You know what I mean? Like, even if you're like a dude and you're taking testosterone and everything to try and stay young, your body gets to a point where even with supplements, you just can't do shit like you could.
That's true.
That I'm not looking forward to. Getting older,
you can't eat things. Your joints don't work
shit,
quite
your
the
joints
same.
don't work now.
They're not as bad.
I know, but I'm saying they're bad.
They're not that bad. Seriously, I haven't had any issues with my joints this year.
Actually, that is kind of true.
I think because last year, not that it was a lot, but because I was working out, I think.
Well, true. That is putting stress on him.
Yeah. But yeah. being old will be fun.
Wow,
Yeah.
you sound so full of shit. But yeah, slowly dying is cool.
I don't know. I feel like sure, yeah, it'll be cool. Like I'm sure I'll get married. Maybe I'll have some kids. But it's like
And by that, she means she sure will get married and will have some kids. You sound like that's some, like, I'm sure I'll meet someone and fall in love.
well, I don't know. Like you say all the time, we could break up. So I'm just in
Oh,
that
I don't
mindset that I
say that
could
all
just
the time. I
meet
don't like
someone.
wake you up on a Sunday. I'm like, baby,
You do.
hey,
That's how
it's
you
time to
start my
wake up.
Sundays.
And you have to remember that we probably won't last forever. So rise and shine.
You do.
Um, I'm more like, wake up, bitch. You gotta show up to blow up. You know what I mean?
Show up to blow
You
up.
gotta show up to blow up, show up to glow up.
Either one.
Yep.
But I don't know. But yeah, I just feel like I wish I would have done my 20s over.
But that's what your 30s is about. Think about this.
No. I just
Well,
mean,
no.
I had like,
I know.
I don't know, because I wish I'd done them differently. I wish I would have been single for longer. I wish
Wow, thanks.
I would have.
By the way, I am the majority of your 20s.
No, you're not.
I will be 6 years of your 20s. That is the majority. Yes.
No.
Katie, yes.
We got together when I was 25,
No.
4, 6?
24.
No.
Yes.
See, then yeah, I wasted all my 20s.
20.
They're fucking gone.
Fucker. I will have spent almost all of my 20s with you.
What are you doing? The thing
You're
is,
right. This
it
is
has
over.
nothing to do with you. It's just
No,
that
I get what you're saying.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Once you feel like your youth is gone and you didn't spend it how you wish you would have because it was youthful. You could do
yeah,
anything,
to be
recover.
fair, I wish that I had like a moment of like, I live on my own.
We can do that.
I'm
When I blow up, we can get a separate apartment in
Nah, but
different
we're still
cities and just
together.
give it like
It's just
we can take a
different.
6-month break, and I'll kill anyone who comes with 25 meters of your apartment.
So not be single.
No. You can sleep at their house. I don't care about that. But if I'm paying for the place, no.
I'm gonna pay
Nah.
for it. I don't know. But yeah, I just wish I was more independent in my 20s.
That's what your 30s is all about.
Men ruined my 20s.
Thank you.
And now 31 man will be ruining my 30s.
Now 31 man. Well, I know what you were trying to say, but that wasn't it.
You know what I
Jesus.
mean? You got what I was
do,
saying.
but I know how you operate. I don't think these people do. What do you
I'm
mean
sure.
by these people?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean. Again, that's what your 30s are for. You look at your 20s and you go, wow, now that I'm conscious and in charge of everything and have my shit figured out more, I can live life how I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, so break up with me if you want to, you cold, heartless son of a...
That's not even what I mean. You just know what I mean.
No, I don't. I only know what you say.
You do. You do know what I mean. That's why people, before they
kidding,
get
yeah.
married, they have all those thoughts. Oh my God, is this the last person I'm ever going to be with? I
It's
haven't
like,
done
no.
all these things.
No, you guys will take a 2-month break 26 years down the line in your marriage. You'll go on a cruise with your friend named Sharon. You'll fuck a dancer.
How old
on
am
the
I
cruise.
in 26 years? I'm like 60.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everyone,
I don't
hold
want
on. You're not
to,
60.
I don't want to
You're
be
not 60.
promiscuous at 60 years old.
Hold on. You're not 60.
Uh-huh.
You're 55.
Okay.
Second of all,
Unless
you do want to be promiscuous at 55 years old because worse comes to worse and you get AIDS and die.
What? Why would I?
It's possible. Because when
Okay.
you're 55, you just kind of throw caution to the wind and you're like, let's see how much I can fuck this car up
What?
before it gets taken off the driven.
I don't think people are thinking that way at 55. That's still
I think they are. As a 26-year-old man, I think I'm pretty in tune
okay.
with what the 55-year-old population are thinking.
Got it.
Yeah, because I mean, after 55 years of life, you should kind of just be like over it. You know what I mean? Just like I'm only 26, and while there's of course many moments that I do love and enjoy, there's also a fair amount of moments where I'm like, ugh, can I just not anymore?
It's just because you're an
Is it-
angry man.
Whoa,
Majority of the things you're angry
whoa,
at or bothered by.
whoa!
Whoa.
It bothers me that you think that about
Mm-hmm.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take another drink, Caitlin. Um, you know what? I feel like by 55.
I mean, me personally, unless I'm in J-Lo shape, I don't want.
Well, first of all, this is a hypothetical situation. Why not in? Maybe I'm just a dreamer,
Uh-huh.
but when I dream of hypothetical situations or think of
Uh-huh.
hypothetical situations,
Got it.
I'm gonna think the best of them. I'm gonna be like, I'm 55. I'm over it. That's not the camera. That's the light. I looked and I was blinded. I tried to hit a quick stare.
Mm-hmm.
Then I realized that that's been
Mm-hmm.
right in my eyes and I can't see at this point. Kind of just going off instinct in directions. I'm not actually sure what I'm looking at. By 55, I'll be like, fuck it, I'm over it. But I'll also be jacked. Just dick still swinging like it's got something to do at 8 a.m.
Okay, if you're that age, jacked at 55,
Dick still swinging.
dick still swinging, balls in another gurney.
Aw, callback.
Call back,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like a real comedian. Or I guess that's not just a comedian.
Will
so.
you sleep with a woman your age
Sleep with a woman my age.
or
Okay.
someone young? Like 20s young.
I'm single in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Both?
You can only pick one.
I guess it depends on what the people look like. Because it could be like a disgusting 23-year-old. Or
Okay.
like J-Lo, someone who's
Okay.
kept in shape.
The 50-year-old in question is in shape. It's me. Or the
Okay.
20-year-old is someone
That's also her.
like me.
Fucking called that. I knew that's what was coming. Again, I'd like to submit my answer for both. We have a little
Menage a trois.
ménage à trois.
Yeah.
Je ne sais quoi.
Blah, blah,
Bonjour.
blah,
Oui.
blah. Oui.
Muy magnifique. Yeah. Have a little threesome with younger you and older you.
I think if I
It'd
was
be
old,
like fucking my past and my future
that'd be wild.
at the same time. Is that incest? There's no way this is not getting pulled off of YouTube at this point. Is that incest?
No.
Okay, hypothetically, I travel back from the future
Uh-huh.
with me right now.
Got it.
We're both like, yo, can we bend you over?
Me? You and future you?
Me and future me. And I'm like, yo,
It depends if you do anything
can we go to Pound Town?
with your future self.
Sorry to your parents.
I know. Sorry, Maria.
It's funny and you know it. Oh, you know what'd be interesting? Do you want to know not what your future is going to be like, but would you rather know how much money you have in your bank account
In the future?
at 60
Uh-huh.
or what you're going to look like at 50? And you can't change it.
You can't change
No.
it.
You just get to know. Would you rather know you're broke and a loser?
Who says I'm gonna be broke and a loser?
It's a hypothetical would you rather. I'm saying it. What do you mean who's saying it? Me, now, here, in the house, in the kitchen.
Fine.
Anyways. Kaiser Sosa in the basement. With the hammer. Clue.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. That one was a miss. I'll give you that one. That's my little Hitler. That was a that's a down low signal to we. Do you know what I mean? Guten Tag. That's not the right. That's not the
No.
right. What am I
Anyways,
thinking? What's a German word?
9.
Nine. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was looking for, a short word. You know, someone told me. Well, actually, when I was younger, I did have kind of a Hitler mustache because it grows in thicker here, a little thinner there. So when I was younger, it was like a little hello. Yeah. Um. So, would you rather find out that you're broke and a loser? Let's say 50. At
Neither.
50, you got to pick one.
Why?
You got to pick one. Or you're in just
Well, this makes no
horrendous
sense.
shape.
Like, why
Would
is
you rather
this
be
even,
broke?
Why is this even a would you rather
Because
if
a would you rather can be
can't change
anything.
either of these things? Like,
Well,
this
because you
should
have to
be a
pick one of
would you
these.
rather
No.
one so you can change
No,
that.
I'm okay. I'm not saying that anymore. What I am saying is, would you rather
Yeah.
be broke and poor? Those are the same things. Broke.
Broke or poor, okay.
You didn't even. You were like, broke and poor. I'm not listening to you, but I'm gonna nod my head. Okay. That's your inner monologue just all the time. Broke or poor at 50. And whatever, you can change it. You can get smarter financially and make better decisions. Or fat, like obese. And this isn't fat shaming. No one wants to be obese. Except for some people who do. And if
It's
they
unhealthy.
do, cool for you. But it is, yeah, it's not. So's the amount of video
Can you
games that I
finish
want
a
to play.
thought?
I. Okay. Okay.
Anyway, so broke or poor.
Broke or poor. No. See, this is why you should just let me finish my thought.
Okay.
Broke. God damn it. I can't remember what the word was now. You threw me off with that whole fucking thing. Would you rather be broke and a loser?
And a loser.
Yeah. Like, not only
At
broke,
50?
but like you live in a trailer park.
At 50?
And not like a nice trailer park. At 50. Like, there's plenty of trailer parks I've seen where I'm like, I see why people are tired of those, like, realistically.
And I can change that.
Yeah, and you can change it.
Got
or
it. Okay.
300 pounds and something else that's not good. I don't know. Just 300 pounds. You're either broke and you live in a trailer park and you can change it, or you're 300 pounds and you can change it.
What's my financial situation if I'm fat?
All right, I see you calculating. I respect it. Financial situation when you're fat is bank accounts are bloated all the time.
Like my waistline. Okay.
Bazinga.
I would have to say, well, what do I look like as a
You're
broke
300
loser?
pounds. Oh, as a broke loser?
Am I in J-Lo shape at 50 or am I like, eh?
Okay. You can't change it. Let's change it. You can't change it. Yeah, because no, that's a fair thing. If you're rich, you can change anything you want, basically. Or if you're beautiful, you could find a sugar daddy. Especially nowadays with social media, you could start an OnlyFans and just be able to make money. Not like back in the days where you actually had to work for your money. You know, find an abusive husband. Ooh, that was creepy. Kind of scared me. It was also weird because it stopped me mid joke, and so all I said was like, "Find an abusive husband," and then I stopped talking, so it just sounds fucked up. You can't change it. Poor, and I mean like you're in debt, missed payments, like poor, like you're not doing well financially,
Or fat,
or 300 pounds.
but I have money.
Sure. Poor, you're in phenomenal shape and pretty, but you can't use that to get. You have to stay poor.
I have to stay
You have
poor.
to stay poor, but you're beautiful. Or not Not that fat isn't beautiful. Or I guess in this situation, I am implying that it's not. There's no other way to.
But to be fair, me at 5'1" would
At 300 pounds would be huge.
so
So big.
unhealthy.
We're not talking about like well, I could stand to lose a couple. No, like huge.
Yeah.
Or
Well
so
off and
poor
300
or well
pounds.
off and 300 pounds.
I think
It's a really long.
being,
It's
I
taken us a long
know,
time to get here.
being realistic, I think I'd have to be fat. Me as a person, I don't know. I don't think I could survive in poor conditions. I've literally never had to.
I know you haven't.
I wouldn't know how to.
Yeah.
I've been fat. I can deal with it. But
Funny,
I mean,
because
that's
I've been poor. I could deal with it. I've been there before. I'm like, yeah.
we're
All
just
right.
different people.
Skip a couple meals. Wear hand-me-down clothes. Whatever.
Well, hey, I'll be fat and I'll invite you over, but I'll send you back to your trailer park.
And I'll be rich and in shape.
Wait, why do you get to be
Well,
rich
because
and in
I don't
shape?
want to be, or I'll be poor and in shape.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be, well, it's my scenario. I want to be rich and in shape.
What?
This isn't a would you rather
Then
for me.
I want to be
No.
rich and in shape.
I asked you, would you
Oh.
rather? I'm just
I
saying
said
I'm gonna
neither.
be. No, you can't pick that. That's not. You know the rules of the game.
That seems pretty unfair.
Told me to change the rules to come along to change. I can't think of the. You gotta play the game to change. I can't think of the song right now. Anyways, yeah, you didn't ask me a would you rather. If you want to, you're more than. You want to know what I would do in that situation if I had to, one or the other,
Yes.
and I can't change it.
Can't change it.
Here's my question: am I going to die sooner
No.
because I'm fat, or do I get the same lifespan?
You're going to live to about 75.
How long am I gonna live if I'm poor and in shape?
120.
I don't think there's such a thing as good shape.
Okay, 102.
When you're 120, do you know what good shape is? Being alive.
Yeah.
That's good shape.
Okay, 98.
98. So pretty old. So,
But when I say poor, like poor.
am I 98 and still, like, I can't obviously, like, bench press 100 pounds. Not that that's a lot, but, like, I figure by 98 that will be a lot.
At 98,
It's not
you
a lot of fucking
can
workout. Yo.
take yourself to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. So I can go to the bathroom myself, walk around. I just can't, like, lift super heavy things.
But your
or, like,
living
I'm not
conditions,
agile.
you're not in a nice trailer park. You're not even in
True.
a trailer park. You're in a slum in a different country. No running water.
Oh.
No electricity.
Hold on.
Hey, this is what,
Okay, that's fair. No, give me your conditions. Let's go, Buttercup.
in a slum, no running water, no electricity, no plumbing,
No plumbing. Smells like shit.
and
And not even like good shit, if there is such a thing, because it's poor shit, so it's like bad nutrients.
and
Mm.
and it's hot all the time. Dry heat.
Oh, I'm out. I'd rather be fat. Yeah. Dry heat.
But yeah, I would just have to be fat because I don't think I could be poor.
Well, okay. Let me switch it up, because when you make it really poor, it's like, yeah, I'd rather have a comfortable life, and like, because if we're talking just like you make 40,000 a year in California, you're technically
Below the poverty line.
well, no, I think the poverty line's 31,000 or 24,000, something like that. Well, it also depends on your
I think
household.
it's like 28.
Anyways, you make $40,000 a year.
Mm-hmm. Is this
So,
my
like,
scenario now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, what I made it saucy. So like, was like 25 a check on normal. So you make 2,500 every two. So 5,000 a month. Actually, that's a decent amount of money.
God, can
Okay.
we get to a point?
You make minimum wage. Sacramento. So what? $12.50.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is it? I thought it was 13.
I think it's going up to 13, but I think it's 12.50. Anyways, it's my fucking hand. What, do
Sorry.
you think my ass sprouted fingers and was like?
No.
Anyways, you make minimum wage. You
Minimum
work at
wage.
fucking Starbucks, or
Like a manager or just a barista?
well, minimum wage. Do you want to have more responsibility? No, I don't. That was my hands. I'm telling you.
Oh, smelled.
No, it didn't.
Okay. Anyway, so
There's no way it did because nothing happened. I don't give a fuck what you think. Well, I think it does. So, it does. Anyways, you work minimum wage. You'll go the rest of your life $12.50 an hour or whatever minimum wage raises to. Or you're 300 pounds and you can progress through. You're not rich, but you can become. You can work. You can get promotions.
but I have to stay 300 pounds.
But you have to stay 300 pounds.
Um. Hmm.
A little harder. It's like how much?
I think I'd stay with the minimum wage because I think that. Am I alone? Do I have a partner?
You can find a partner,
Okay.
but they can't make any money. No, they can make enough money to pay for their
I'm
shit.
dating a bum.
No, they can make enough. They can pay for their half.
Okay.
But you always have to pay like half. You always have to be half.
So it has to be.
He can't be a rich guy.
Okay.
Because that would be escaping.
So it can only be what I can afford to pay half for.
Yes.
I'd do that.
And in shape rather than 300
Yeah.
pounds and.
Because, like, if I had to live here for the rest of my life, it's small, but
Well,
it's nice.
We don't make minimum wage.
I
One.
know. I'm just saying, like, if. Wait, so it'd be somewhere not as nice as this? Wait.
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 So I wouldn't live in the apartment that I couldn't afford by myself, that we could only afford together,
No,
and
but
we
in
both
this
make more than
scenario, I'm dating someone.
who can only make minimum wage essentially, because he can't buy you things. You have to live a minimum wage lifestyle. Minimum wage $12.50. You work 40 hours a week. Was that $12.50 for $500 a week? So you make $2,000 after taxes. You bring home like what, $1,700
A month?
a month?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And he
So
brings home that
you
much?
couldn't afford this place. Well, you could. You guys would have to be tight, probably. What with car things, or you could take the bus.
Wow.
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 Wow. Huh.
Well,
Yeah.
how's my sex life as a fat person? Is business booming?
I mean, you're 300 pounds.
Everyone's into what they're into.
I feel like even if it's booming, it's probably not the most comfortable thing. Like, just being real, when I put on like 10 to 15 pounds, life is a little bit more uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Oh, for me.
So yeah, you're like, it's probably not the funnest experience because you gotta lug 300 pounds around. I mean, it's obviously still doable and possible, but
I mean, that's hard. Like, I
don't
think that I'd make minimum wage and be with someone who makes minimum wage. So we're just average people for our whole lives. I can never make more money.
nope.
Okay.
But you'll always be in shape.
Sorry.
So, I mean, you guys can go. You can be really penny pinching
But
and save and go on trips and like have adventures. You're not winded walking up a flight of stairs.
Okay.
Minimum wage. Minimum wage.
Because I feel like I could live comfortably if I budget myself.
Yeah, you could probably have a pretty decent
I'd
life.
probably do that.
Yeah, people
Can I
people
have,
act like
can
you
I
can't
have
have an
something
okay
on
life.
the side, like in a fair? I don't live with them, but in an affair, and he's rich, so I can have like
No,
my
your
moments
lifestyle,
at all times.
minimum wage.
I never get to do anything
Mm-mm.
above minimum
No.
wage.
If you can afford it, yeah, but you have to save for it.
I can't do anything on someone else's dime.
No,
Never.
never.
Okay.
So what you're telling me is you would rather struggle to survive for the rest of your life than be fat. Dude, you're a real fucking piece of work.
Well, yeah, when you put it
I'm
that
just
way,
kidding. I'm just
because
kidding.
it's like, yeah, I've been fat. I've put in my time. I'm not going back.
You can't take me back. I won't go back. I'd rather die.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. All right. We went way longer than we
It's
thought
only
we were
been
gonna. It's
about.
only been an hour.
It's an
56
hour.
minutes. First 25 minutes of it was all pretty like, what the fuck's going on? You know what
'Cause
I'm
of
saying?
you.
No, because you couldn't keep up. So I kept saying things
Christian.
and you just kept not talking back a lot. So I just kept going.
I didn't know how to respond
know.
to any of that.
But now you're able to respond. I'm still saying weird things, taking shots from left field. Taking shots. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Taking
Taking
hits, hitting to left field.
shots from left field.
Shots. No, not from. Two shots. Two, but from left field is the saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't take shots.
No, I just
from left field.
No,
you hit them too. Is that the same? From left field?
I think it's from left field.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
I think the saying is that was out of left field.
Out of left field.
Yeah.
From left field. Oh no, that's a thing. From left field, like out of nowhere. I don't know.
Anyways.
Thanks
for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Or listening while we ramble for
or watching. They might be watching.
25 minutes.
I'm sure, a lot of my comedy is my facial expressions. Kind of like a big
Mine's
deal in the
nothing.
comedy circuit. Yeah, I said circuit.
My facial expression never changes throughout this whole thing.
That's not true. You have two facial expressions. It's either this, kind of like a jellyfish, like a.
Uh-huh.
Or. What?
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 Yeah, that's just my two moods.
Yeah. My two moods. I got two moods.
Okay, anyways.
Whatever. Anyways, King Verbal still streaming. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope. New projects coming soon. Don't worry, I got a special announcement for some of you guys. You're gonna be excited. Katie, tell the people what you've got coming up. I'm gonna post a picture.
I'm gonna post a picture.
Post a picture like tomorrow. Catastrophic Takeover, still on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Check it out. Pretty dope. It was fun.
Follow me on my social media.
Yeah. Show her dad and her mom, if you know them. Just like send them a message. Be like, yo, what's up? Did you see what your daughter's doing with her life?
Anyways.
Oh, I'm kidding.
We're not.
It was your idea to do it.
Well, I didn't know it'd go in that direction.
Yes, you did. And every step along the way, while we practiced, rehearsed it,
I know.
recorded it, produced it.
We don't need to talk about it anymore.
Okay. Bye, guys.